Hi guys. Okay, so today's tutorial is going to be a drugstore foundation routine tutorial. Um, the reason why is because I know that sometimes we're on a tight budget and we can't afford high-end products such as foundation, powders, and things like that. So basically, most of the products that I use in this tutorial for as a foundation routine are all drugstore products. The foundations that the foundation that I'm using is the Rimmel Match Perfection. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to match it very well, but I combined it with my Revlon Color Stay, and they make they make my shade. Um, the Rimmel foundation in general can be used whether you have dry skin, combination oily, or just normal. It has a little bit of sheen and it's buildable coverage, so which it's great, especially if you have like current acne issues like the way I do right now. Um, but it's okay. The thing is that it's got great coverage. It has a nice sheen to it, and if you don't like too much of that sheen, you can always just powder it down. And um, my two main concealers are my Hard Candies Glamouflage and my Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda palette. I cannot live without it. This is my second palette because it does last quite a while. And as you can see, I only use two colors, and that's the green color, like a khaki color, and then the darkest one. For primer, because I believe that everybody should use primer whether you have dry skin, oily, or combo, or normal. It helps your foundation last longer, and it also makes it more better for a smoother application for your foundation. So I'm using the Rimmel Fix and Perfect primer, and it does have a color to it, but trust me, once applied it completely disappears, and it really smooths out the face. It helps fill in any of those large pores or any fine lines that you might have. So yeah, that's basically it for this tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll try to have more drugstore tutorials for you, so like that you know that you don't have to spend the big buck to get a great look. So hopefully you guys like this tutorial, and if you're interested, just keep watching. Bye. Oh guys, so I totally forgot to warn you. After this intro, you are totally going to see me with no face makeup on. I do have my eye makeup on, but I have no face makeup on whatsoever, and it's hideous because I have all these blemishes and stuff. So warning, warning, I look horrible with no face makeup on. But yeah, just to warn you, so hopefully you keep watching. Bye! Hi guys, okay, so to get started, we're gonna prime our face. Okay, so this is just an extra step, and I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal partly conceal my under eye circles with this color. It's like a salmon color, and you can totally skip this step. It's just that I have very pronounced under eye circles. Okay, so onto foundation. I'm going to mix my Revlon Color Stay in Natural Tan and my Rimmel Match Perfection Foundation in Natural Beige. So I'm going to mix those two together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm just going to spray my e.l.f. powder brush with just a little bit of water, and then tap my brush into the foundation, and right now I'm just evening out my skin tone. Now my next step is just to conceal like any blemishes that I have, any discoloration. So I'm going to use my Agenda palette, and I'm going to go into the green and just see those blemishes right there. Just conceal them with my finger. Then I'm going to go over with the darker color in the palette and go over those same spots that I just concealed with the green concealer. Then to brighten up my under eye area, I'm going to go in with my Glamouflage Heart Candy Concealer, and this is in the color medium. And I'm just going to take about that much for both eyes. Kind of warm it up on the back of my hand, and then blend it in underneath my eye. And to give yourself that ultimate lift, you want to go in a triangle shape from here down up. So then I'm going to go in with a little bit more foundation and just go over everything that I conceal. Only this time I'm just stippling on the foundation. I'm not dragging the brush because then my concealing would have been pointless. So now before I powder the rest of my face, I like to powder my blemishes first, where I have my current breakout. And for that I use, sorry the glare is like all crazy. I use my e.l.f. Mineral Blemish Powder Blush, and it's just a loose powder and it's translucent. So I just take a little bit onto the cap. Then I use a powder puff that I just purchased at Walmart, and I take some, and then wherever I have the blemishes, I powder them with it. So then I take my Maybelline Dream Matte powder and my e.l.f. Kabuki brush, take some onto the brush, and start off with my under eye area just to set in my concealer. Then I start working from my way out. Then for blush, you have two options. Lately I've been using either e.l.f.'s Mellow Mauve, which is a soft purple or lavender color, or MAC's Wonder Woman blush in Amazon Princess, and this is the way it looks. So I'm going to use the Amazon Princess, and I'm going to take my 187 from MAC, and then just take the top portion first. Then I mix it in with a little bit of that pink, and then I just apply it. So then I just take my everyday bronzer, which is my MAC's Refined Golden, and I take a flat top brush like this one, and this is from Coastal Scents, and it's the flat bronzer brush. So I just take that and apply it to the hollows of my cheeks, to my temples, kind of round my forehead a bit. Then for lipstick, I'm just going to use my fave lipstick, which is almost gone, and it's my Born With It.